What is up, Budget Builders? My name is Trail, and I hope all of you had an amazing Thanksgiving Day with your family and friends yesterday. President Biden called into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and said, "America is back." The President and First Lady Jill Biden called into the Today Show to speak to Al Roker, who is one of the hosts of the parade in New York City, to give a Thanksgiving message to America. And he said, "My message is after 2 years, you're back. America's back," Biden said. "There's nothing we're unable to overcome, Al, and you're one of the reasons for that, pal. You're always up. You're always rooting. America is back after almost 2 years since the start of the pandemic. But not only is America back, but Black Friday shopping is back, baby. And what a great time to sign up for the Amazon Prime membership and get it for 30 days for free on me." Yes, guys, if you don't already have Prime membership, you can get it right now for free and receive free shipping for 30 days. That way you can order items on Black Friday sales today when you find those deals that are amazing. Now, if you're interested, that link will be down below in the description. But today we have several shocking news stories that I want to share with you. Why is President Biden saying that he plans on running for the second term in 2024? Does he not realize he will be 82 years old if Lord willing? He has been telling a few allies that he plans to run again for president. And even then, the way it looks right now with his approval rating sitting around 42% and still dropping even lower, it doesn't look very promising for President Biden. But from a recent poll, it looks like former President Trump would easily beat him out. Now, in other news, we do have details of what is expected to stay in that social spending bill and what the Senate is planning on removing from the social spending bill. It might shock you guys, but I will go ahead and share those details with you today as well. But if you want to go ahead and stay up to date with all the stimulus update news as well as daily hot topics, be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. It's totally free. And if you end up liking this video, then be sure to go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now, let's go ahead and get right back into this video. The weekly jobless claims fell to the lowest level since 1969. Now, approximately 199,000 Americans filed for initial claims for unemployment insurance last week, which is a 71,000 decrease from the week before. Now, the Labor Department said that Wednesday it was the lowest level of initial claims since November the 15th of 1969, when the claims reached 197,000 people. Now, this same time last year, unemployment claims were around 700,000 per the Labor Department. Now, last year there were 21 million unemployment insurance claims before Thanksgiving holiday, but today there were 2.4 million. Now, this is historic jobs recovery, which was 5.6 million jobs created since President Biden took office, and an unemployment rate of around 4.6%, which is 2 full years earlier than experts predicted was even possible, according to President Biden. Now, today's data reinforces the historic economic progress that we are making and the importance of building on that progress in the weeks ahead. So yes, guys, this is some very good news, as it looks like the economy is finally rebounding and getting a little bit better each and every day. So yeah, it's great to see this information and that the data numbers are actually going down in accordance to the jobless claim numbers in this country. But I do have a little bit of sad news, guys, that I want to share with you, because Senate Majority Leader, which is Chuck Schumer, said that he is mourning the death of his amazing father. Yes, the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, is mourning the death of his father, whom he called an amazing husband, parent, grandparent, and great-grandparent. He said, "My father, Abe, which is 98 years old, passed away on Wednesday," Schumer said in a post on Twitter where he featured a picture of his entire family. Now, he said in so many ways, he personalized the greatest generation. He took whatever was thrown at him, no matter how difficult it was, and he did his job, never even complained about it. He was an amazing husband, parent, grandparent, and great parent, which is what Chuck Schumer had to say. He said, "We love him and we will miss him." And right here, you can see here is a picture that he posted of him and his family, as well as his father, down below here at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, guys, we want to keep Chuck Schumer and his family in our prayers right now, as they lost his father, which was a great man. Now here guys, here is some shocking news that President Biden is intending to run for re-election in 2024, according to the press secretary. Now President Biden intends to run for re-election in 2024, which the White House press secretary Jen Psaki confirmed on Monday, following a flurry of reports on discussions among Democrats about whether he would follow through on a bid for a second term. Now Secretary Psaki said that that is his intention to run for president, which he has been telling advisors and his staff that he plans to run again. Now, the Washington Post reported over the weekend that Biden and his closest advisors have been reassuring allies in recent days that he plans to seek a second term. Now, that report followed a Politico piece last week about positioning among other Democrats who may be interested in running for president should Biden decline to run for re-election. Now, I do find this amusing because President Biden will be like 82 years old in 2024. So he really just needs to go ahead and give up running for re-election in that time frame, because it's probably just over, guys, especially with seeing that his approval ratings right now are sitting at 42%, according to the NPR and the Marist polls. And yes, guys, let's face it, these numbers of his approval rating are actually continuing to keep going down. So him running for president in 2024, yeah, I just don't see it. But if he does run, it looks like, according to another poll, he won't make it. According to this new poll, Trump, the former president Donald Trump, would actually beat President Biden if they both ran in 2024, according to this new poll. According to this new Immersion College poll that shows the former president Donald Trump would beat President Biden 45-43, with a little bit of wiggle room for a third-party candidate. Now, with over a tenth of voters voicing support for someone else in another Trump-Biden matchup, 2024 could perhaps witness a third-party candidate reaching the required 15% support to get on the debate stage, according to the Emerson poll that came out here recently. So yeah, guys, it looks like former President Trump still controls a large percentage of Americans still willing to vote for him in 2024. If he decides to actually run for president, which he has yet to confirm whether he will or whether he will not run in 2024. But like I said, guys, President Biden will be like 82 years old. He needs to just go ahead and give it up and not participate in running for re-election. But tell me, guys, what do you think? Do you think that he should run for re-election in 2024? Do you think that the former President Donald Trump should run for re-election in 2024? Let me know down below what you guys think about this. I personally think that they both do not need to run at all, and we need to look towards having some new candidates running for re-election or running for the president in 2024. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about some stimulus update news. Right here, according to this article, we have about 5 things that they are planning on removing from the social spending bill. And this article says 5 things in Biden's $2 trillion spending plan that could get stripped out by the Senate, ranging from tax cuts to paid leave. Now, the House Democrats passed a $2 trillion social spending plan last Friday morning, advancing a key part of President Joe Biden's Build Back Better agenda. But it sets up a showdown in the 50-50 Senate, where the centrist Democratic Senators Joe Manchin of West Virginia as well as Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona are influential swing votes who haven't yet given a thumbs up on the House bill. Senate Democrats want to pass it by Christmas, which is less than 30 days away. And here are 5 provisions that could fall out of the House's bill in the next few weeks. The first one is the 4 weeks of paid parental and medical leave, which is a key part of the House bill, would set up 4 weeks of paid leave for new parents to take care of their newborn child, along with sick leave starting in 2024. Now, the U.S. is currently at outlier as the only wealthy nation without any national paid leave programs for its citizens. And then the next thing on the list is lifting state and local tax deductions to $80,000. Now, a group of House Democrats want to raise the total amount of state and local taxes that people can shave off of their federal taxes to $80,000 from $10,000. Now, this program would run through 2030 and expire soon afterwards. Now, some Senate Democrats, including Michael Bennet of Colorado, John Tester of Montana, and Bernie Sanders of Vermont, are balking since it largely benefits wealthy Americans in high tax states like New York and California and New Jersey, and handling them a healthy tax break instead of a tax hike. Bernie Sanders is negotiating an alternate plan with an eye towards establishing income thresholds. Now, the third thing that they are planning on reducing from this House spending bill is a cap on insulin prices. Another provision at risk of falling out of the Democrats' plan is a $35 monthly cap on insulin costs, designed to help cut rising costs of healthcare and fulfill a Democratic campaign promise from President Biden. Now, we are halting Big Pharma's outrageous price hikes, and in addition to that, we are dramatically lowering healthcare costs, the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said in the floor speech on Friday. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer suggested on Sunday that the Senate parliamentarian could advise Democrats to drop it from the bill if it doesn't comply with strict budgetary rules. And then the fourth thing at risk right now is the Medicare expansion. Bernie Sanders is leading this effort as he's pushing for an expansion of Medicare, so it would provide dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And Chuck Schumer is backing this as well. The American people would overwhelmingly demand that we expand Medicare to cover dental, eyeglasses, and hearing aids, Bernie Sanders said in a statement. But it faces a roadblock from Joe Manchin, who argues that enlarging Medicare could further burden its finances and render it insolvent within a few years. If we're not being fiscally responsible, that's a concern right now, according to Joe Manchin. And then the fifth thing that is at risk of getting removed from the social spending bill is the immigration. There is a measure within the House bill to provide up to 6.5 million unauthorized immigrants with provisional work permits in this country. Yet the parliamentarian may strike it down and say it doesn't abide with the rules governing reconciliation, which is the party line process that the Democrats are employing for this piece of legislation. The official has already shot down the two past Senate Democratic measures aimed at establishing a path to its citizenship for immigration. So yeah, guys, these are the top 5 things right now that the Senate is planning on or having removed from the social spending bill. Now, if these things are going to get removed, we are going to see whether the Democrats come up with other things that they want to include in this bill so that it's going to be a part of its negotiations as far as getting this bill passed. Now, I will say a few of these 5 things right here on this list that I just read you, I feel like they actually need to be included in this bill. And then some of them, they need to just go ahead and push it forward to get included in another future bill going forward. But what do you guys think about these 5 things that are planning on getting stripped from this bill? This bill is going to take a little bit longer as far as getting it passed in the Senate. And then after it gets passed in the Senate, well, the stripped down version of it is going to have to get passed back to the Houses for their vote to see if it gets passed in the House in order for it to be sent off to the president's desk for his signature. But yes, guys, those are the 5 things that are going to be likely removed from this social spending bill. But I will tell you that I do want to have one thing put back into this bill, which is another stimulus check to be provided to the American people. Yes, guys, we have so many people calling for another stimulus check. We have the senior citizens calling for a stimulus check. We have about 80 lawmakers calling for a stimulus check. And we have so many Americans in this country calling for a stimulus check. And then we also have that large petition almost reaching 3 million votes calling for a stimulus check. So yes, we do need to put that into this bill, which is highly likely. But as we've seen with stimulus check number 2 and stimulus check number 1 and stimulus check number 3, we saw that those stimulus checks were actually added at the very end before it was sent to the president for his signature. So we are going to keep our fingers crossed that they are going to do the same thing and include a 4th stimulus check to be included in the social spending bill. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But I hope all of you find what you're looking for on sale for Black Friday. But let me remind you that if you are purchasing anything online, be sure that you are using your Rakuten account where you can receive some free money back in return. They are offering some increased cashback offers today as well as over the weekend. So make sure that you check the site out, Rakuten.com, every time you make a purchase online. And if you need to go ahead and sign up for a new account today, they are offering you $40 for free right now. The link will be down below in the description. And also don't forget that Amazon Prime membership for 30 days for free as well will be down below. But anyways, guys, hey, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then be sure to hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.